guys. This is for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Going to pull some cards for you guys. Take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings to you all. This is for the Divine not Divine Masculine. I just did the Divine Masculine. This is for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Divine Feminine Twin Flames for the second half of October 2020. Today is October 13th, so now for the end of the month. For the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. So here we go, guys. Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Whew, I'm sweating like crazy, guys. There's a lot of masculine energy in here today. All right, for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames for the second half of October 2020. Twin Flame, Divine Feminine. All right, first card out for you guys is the Knight of Cups reversed. All right, so we'll see what that's all about. I wouldn't worry about it too much, though. The challenge for you is the Moon. Let me just focus a little bit. The challenge is the Moon. The foundation here, or the root of the matter, is the Two of Swords reversed. There's clarity here. And the recent past is the Two of Wands reversed. Okay, perhaps feeling like you have no options or having chosen a path but unable to implement it yet. Crowning in your now moment is the Three of Swords reversed. This is healing and forgiveness. And what's coming up for you? Perhaps keeping your cards close to your chest or somebody else's. You see yourself as the Emperor reversed, perhaps out of control, or the out of control Emperor is in your energy. All right, what's around you? He's seeing himself as the Star, so I just did the Divine Masculine. So you see yourself as the Six of Wands upright, or actually other people. This is around you, or how other people see you. Is the Six of Wands upright, which is being on the journey, which makes sense. And you being out of control, which there's nothing wrong with that, because that's the ego death, the surrender. But you may feel like there's masculine energy dominating you as well. Whoops. Sorry, I forgot to plug my... Is that better? I have to plug my plug in too, so we don't lose power. Sorry, guys. Is that better? I know it. I don't know why it makes noise when I don't use the microphone. And in some sometimes it doesn't make any noise when I'm recording, and sometimes it does. I don't know why. But anyway, the block for you guys, and maybe that's the message. There needs to be a clearer connection to communicate. The Five of Pentacles is reversed here. This is recovering from whatever you felt left out in the cold about, whether you're dealing with injury, illness, whether it's your own or someone else's, or feeling like you've been left out and now you're welcome back in, or just welcoming yourself back in. Okay? Or this can be feeling like you're recovering financially, health issues, whatever it is. We end up at the Seven of Cups reversed, which is perhaps dumping multiple loads or emotional attachments, or letting go of the confusion of too many options and whittling down to just the one. What is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo for you guys? The connection is the Hermit reversed, and this is either feeling like you're going crazy, dealing with a parent or a relative who's losing their mind, or just over isolating and now coming out with what you've learned. That's the connecting piece to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read, which is the Page of Pentacles. Perhaps a new start, a new business, new schooling, wanting to learn something new, figuring each other out. Look, he's talking to the peacock there. He thinks she's kind of a strange bird. So that could be dealing with your twin there. And we will get another card. You just won't see that till the end. And it's probably going to be more than one. Let's see where this goes. Okay. Very interesting, actually. All right. The bottom of the deck is the Union, the Four of Wands. And let's see what's been going on here. Okay. And then we'll get right into the read for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. And I'll be clarifying and pulling an energy card too, at least. All right, very interesting, yeah? All right, we have the Magician reversed, which is insecurities, manipulations, a lack of tools or know-how. It can be literally having your tools taken away from you. All right, so that's where we're starting from. And then we have three people all upright. The Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. And again, we had the Page of Pentacles coming out over here. So it's a connection of the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, and then here's a king and a child. So there may be a family coming together. The King and the Page of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. There's also a Knight of Wands over here. Could be a girl, because I always see this as a bow in their hair, right? But she like does what she wants. She could get herself into trouble sometimes, but she's very passionate. So they're all upright here, but none of them are looking at each other. They're all doing their own thing. This one wants to figure out what's going on behind the scenes. What's the secret? This is the little spy, right? This is the one who's grounded, the peacock. That's the peacock. And that's who this is looking at. That could be the masculine feeling, very young and like a school kid again, and dealing with the Queen of Pentacles. And then here's the King of Swords. So we have someone ready to light the torch, standing up for themselves or taking the high ground, and passionately moving in, perhaps to union or coming home. But it looks like very positive energy here, but after the insecurity and manipulation that went on. Why is someone home without option? So again, this could be a family too of the King of Swords, who's like the child, the Page of Swords, and then the Queen of Pentacles could be the spouse, and there's another child there, the Knight of Wands, who's not like any of them, who kind of feels like an outsider. So it could be all one family, but it could be people at work as well. There's not a bunch of, the only pentacles here are the Queen, and that doesn't mean work. And this is someone holding their cards close to their chest. So it's really not so much about work as it is about relationships here. So let's see where this goes. For the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. All right, so about union and the Knight of Wands rushing in or rushing home. Why is the Four of Wands there for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames? Okay, happy home. Emotional fulfilling. Maybe you love your home, your house, your family, your kids. Perhaps not the King of Swords, unless you're the Divine Feminine. Unless you're a masculine energy, and you're dealing with that being you or your partner as a masculine. So someone's very happy with the family, but not with the King of Swords. They like their home and their kids, but not the King of Swords. Or the King of Swords feels that way. Perhaps about you. And the King of Swords looks like he's in the aftermath of some sudden events where somebody got dumped or pushed to their emotional limit or overwhelmed. So this is the King of Swords. All right, maybe it was avoiding disaster but got dumped on, or is just in the dumps. But the family's happy, the house is good. The Two of Wands reversed. There's that connection. Feeling like you have no options because you're connected. There's love there no matter what. But there is frustration, an inability to conceive or conceptualize, right? A need to pound them over the head with the stick, right? And there's the World, the completion, the sealed Divine Feminine. And there's the masculine and the frustration between the masculine feeling like a little boy to the feminine who's coming up as the sealed Divine Feminine, okay? And again, that brings up the same dynamic of the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and then the Hierophant reverse comes up. So this could reference that the world is upside down and alternative. Nothing's the same. The whole world is changing. There's no tradition, religion, establishment left. The patriarchy has fallen. Or this can just reference the fact that she's a divorcee, or spiritual, or alternative beliefs, right? but this is not the boys' club anymore, okay? So why does the Divine Feminine have the Two of Swords in the foundation at the root of the matter? Divine Feminines are more stressed than the Divine Masculines, I think, here. I think it's because of a lack of trust at this point. So this is feeling like a failure or needing attention, desperately needing attention. I'm getting desperately seeking Susan. This is doing things under the radar, but new information's coming and there's been clarity here. No options but to do things under the radar, because if someone won't talk to you, how can you, there's nothing you can do, but you're still connected to them and you have no way of getting out of that connection. And that's what the kind of energy that's coming up right there. There is clarity, there is new information, whether you like it or not. And the Knight of Cups is reversed in the middle of the read. Why is that for the Divine Feminines? The burdens, the weight of the world upon your shoulders, and the Page of Cups, the message of love, an offer of love, perhaps a child who's trying to help, or deliberations, right, that are never ending. Like the intention, it's like, yeah, the intention's pure, but the deliberation's taking forever, so how can that be of pure intent and never coming forward? And this is the Divine Feminine carrying the weight. So it's like the feminine going, yeah, heard it before, whatever. And then we have the Page of Pentacles reversed again, someone in need of time, money, energy, or perhaps someone who has trouble learning a lesson, or maybe has a learning disability, whether it's a child or an adult, and wanting to start over in love, but perhaps afraid to approach, right? This is the one who always needs a hand in taking the first step into anything. So they may be afraid to come in and start over in love. So then we have the challenges, the moon. The moon. Why is the moon upright here? The challenge is presenting the truth, and then the illusion of nighttime coming in because things aren't clear at night. They're shadowy, and you start going into past thoughts again. The illusions of the dream, the radiating of the one, the synchronicities, and speaking the truth about seeing synchronicities at night. Perhaps seeing angels in your room, or seeing dreams at night about the other person, whether that's you or whether it's your twin. So at the top there, in your now moment, is the Three of Swords reversed. Why does the Divine Feminine have this there? She is independent and sovereign and healing and trying to forgive, feeling drained, perhaps overexposed, perhaps sick or with sick kids or draining kids, or just in need of sunshine or in need of her sunshine, and trying to heal and forgive. Trying to forgive someone making them perhaps a third party situation, or forgiving social distancing or negative groups or bad influences that have affected them along their journey. The withholding of time, money, and effort. Forgiving these things and coming together at work. But holding back time, money, and effort. And yet now coming together at work and just forgiving the whole situation. What's coming up is holding your cards close to your chest when around the Emperor, not trusting that he will be, in his true nature, whether he'll be truthful to you, whether he's going to try to control you or try to abuse you. It's like someone holding their cards close to their chest because they can't trust this Emperor reversed energy. The Four of Pentacles. Okay, this has to do with the home. Perhaps someone they're holding their money close to their chest because they're afraid someone's going to steal if they come into their home. Right? Stealing from one family with money to take to another person's home here. Maybe someone worries that someone will come in just to steal from them to take back to their house where they're all comfy and warm over here. Or literally have experienced being stolen from before or being used and just thrown away. but it literally looks like someone stealing from the profitable or abundant family, business, or community. And this could even be employees stealing at work to take things home. And it could be part of a family business, but still, it's still stealing. Or it could be, it's lying, cheating, stealing, running away. All of those energies are coming up there. You see yourself as the Emperor reversed. Why? Why is the Divine Feminine the Emperor reversed? Okay. Feeling like a fool? Willing to take the fall? Falling on your face from grace or lacking faith? Or just foolish behavior? This is accidentally falling into or stumbling upon some new information, and which may make you feel foolish, but also at the same time may give you peace. Or perhaps you may stumble upon information about where someone is, or a painful ending, or ending pain, or getting a massage, any kind of back treatments for pain here. Or someone finding peace away from ending pain or healing pain, that kind of stuff. Taking a break or a vacation. So that literally the Emperor reversed, whether that's you out of control, or your Divine Masculine, or even a father or grandfather in your energy who's either abusing their power or they're going through ego death. And they're taking a break in the sun, which is definitely coming up for the masculines today, taking a break. So what's around you or how you're seen is the Six of Wands. This is the King of Wands here with the Queen of Swords reversed. So in another read, these came up the other way, like this. So it's still the same couple coming up. The King of Wands upright and the Queen of Swords reversed for the Divine Feminine. So the King of Wands may be seeing you on the journey, but also seeing you as not being in your truth or just really hurt, because the Queen of Swords upright is already the grieving widow. So when she's reversed, she's so, he may see her as so far gone because she was already a grieving widow, and now she's just so hurt. How is she ever going to trust anyone ever again? This is someone looking back, going back, or living in the past. And so maybe the masculine doesn't know how you could ever forgive him. But after the looking back is the Two of Cups. Because of the journey, it's the shadow work and all that kind of stuff. You can't totally forgive someone until they actually come forward, because the whole unforgiveness is about them not coming forward in the first place. So here is the block. Why is the Five of Pentacles reversed? The block for the Divine Feminine. We have these guys just ever so gently fell out of the deck. The Knight of Swords upright and the Knight of Cups reversed. And this could be someone speaking on behalf of this person, because this person is insecure. This could be someone who feels rejected. They could be moody. This also could be someone who's a user, who, schmoozes people in order to get their way. But now they're not. They're just, it's coming up as very vulnerable here, where this is someone who's then defending them. They're defending them in order to recover finances, recover health, injury, whatever it is, feeling left out in the cold. Speaking up for them. And also could be two, older kids, whether they're teens or older. One may be more shy than the other, or one may be more moody or more emotional than the other. And so the Knight of Swords, and that Knight of Swords could be another part of their personality. Maybe they're very hurt and wounded and rejected, but they're still willing to put out the truth. But the block for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames is about allowing yourself to recover from feeling left behind or even left for dead. Okay? Feeling like a prisoner. Okay, so the Seven of Cups reversed is why for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. We have here the Queen of Wands reversed and the Eight of Wands reversed, which is someone not expressing their feelings or really pissed off expression. All right, this is someone either holding back their feelings or delayed communications or travel, or she's pissed. And this is a lot of slings and arrows being thrown. And this is someone rising above those slings and arrows or awakening and coming out because of them. All right, so that's dumping a lot of emotional loads or emotional attachments, you know, to get out of confusion. Could be having a yard sale, getting rid of stuff around the house as well. And then we have the Hermit reverse, which is coming out of isolation or dealing with a parent with mental issues. There's a fallen angel or impatience, losing patience, no longer patient. Could be a Sagittarius reversed, and the injustice of it all. So right here we have three majors. We have Virgo reversed, Sag reversed, and Libra reversed. Okay, coming out about injustice, a fallen angel, impatience, someone losing their temper. Let's see what signs we have here. Just from the major arcana for the read, we have Cancer upright, Aries reversed, and Virgo reversed. So why do we have the Page of Pentacles there? Because that can very much be the Divine Masculine energy. That's the Divine Masculine, inspired, right? Inspired, excited about something, about walking away and within perhaps, and implementing a new plan. He's excited to start something new. So let's see what else is going on. That could be a child as well, or even more than one child. The World is reversed, upside down, so it's not, the cycle's not quite complete yet. Or maybe starting over again, a new cycle. The Eight of Swords reversed, someone's released from prison, anxiety, fear, whatever your block is. And then we have the Five of Wands reversed, right? Ending the fight, a losing battle, or not fighting for your dreams. This is the Knight of Swords, holding your tongue or lashing out at people. This can be verbal abuse, especially if you're in a losing, but this is releasing yourself from a crazy world, dumping a load, your burdens, your responsibilities, confessing perhaps. But you might be like letting it all at once. And then we have the Lovers reversed, okay, about a lack of affection or in a breakup. Okay, so for those of you Divine Feminines who are still in relationships, there could be a breakup here. It could just be a lack of affection, or you could be dealing with your children who aren't showing affection, or a mother. Here's the Empress. This could be kind of dark mother energy as well. But this also can be you coming into your power as the Empress. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. So perhaps after letting go of love that doesn't serve you, that's not what you are worthy of. You know, when you're worthy of real love and not so-so love. When you recognize that and perhaps turn down a love that's not good enough for you, this is when you come into your Empress status and the wheel turns in your favor. So let's see, why do we have the World upside down here for the Divine Feminines? Okay, there's that purging, suffering in silence, because the cycle wasn't quite over yet, but standing up for yourself, healing, forgiving. Okay, so why do we have the Eight of Swords reversed along with the Five of Wands reversed? The King of Pentacles reversed, perhaps loss of money and status, or all about the money and status, or just ungrounded. And the High Priestess, which can be someone who's religious, or he may be religious, or he has psychic abilities, or he's a secret keeper. So it can be any of those things, maybe his own psychic abilities. That the High Priestess is between the King and Queen of Pentacles, both reversed. Again, this is the feminine in between the masculine and his partner. The psychic person in between. It can represent the other way too. The twins could be the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, and the masculine's partner is the person in between them, keeping them apart. The Knight of Swords reversed is the surrender, holding your tongue, getting over yourself, letting go of the past, letting go of the loss, the regret, the guilt, the shame, letting go of all of that in order to surrender with the 10 of Wands reversed, dropping the weight of the world on your shoulders, letting go of it all, and becoming the Queen of Cups upright with someone to defend your honor. I am the knight who will fight for your honor. I'll be the hero that you're dreaming of. All right, so that's coming up. Someone who's no longer happy alone. The devil waving. That could be Capricorn. And then why is the Lovers reversed? After a fight, sharing or settling out, perhaps with one final nasty message, or spying and lying, manipulation, stealing of tools, loss of tools, not a pretty sight, depression, arrogance, or perhaps an Aquarius reverse or a Gemini reversed, and or we have Gemini, Virgo reversed as well with Aquarius, and Capricorn saying hasta la vista. There's a breakup. So this is a breakup. And then we have the Empress, who things weren't in her favor, but now she's the Empress. Now that she's recovered, now she is the humble, loyal servant, the workhorse, willing to go forward and offer help. To the Knight of Wands. Okay? Two knights coming together. The loyal, humble servant and the man of passion. Or it could be vice versa. The feminine could be the Knight of Wands and the masculine is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? And this is ego death and unconditional love in the awakening of the Emperor, who's turning up right now. Okay? Because this was back here. So something changes along this way where the Emperor is now upright. Perhaps has gone through the dark night and perhaps a divorce or a break away from a contract or tradition or religion. Took off the mask or broke their patterns. And then we end up starting this read with the full moon, letting go of what little they have left in order to fix up the place or make amends with someone. In the state of emergency, the breakdown, the break up, the breakthrough, the break in, a cancellation of a move or travel, just a big block in general. All right, overworking, not working, not able to align. Okay, whatever you're doing isn't working here. And then we have the Empress reversed. That's you reversed, or perhaps an ill mother or relative, a grandmother, or a bad boss too. But that's where you're coming into this read. And now at the end, the Emperor's upright with the wheel full upright. And it's on. So it ends up really well. I have to pull a card for you from the energy deck. So at the end here, we had Pisces reverse come in, Gemini reverse, Taurus upright, and Libra upright. And this could be Taurus and Libra here. So this could be a breakup between an Emperor and an Empress as well. So let's see here. What is the takeaway for the divine masculine, for the divine feminine twin flames? I'm just so used to saying that. For the divine feminine, it's the garden of the gate. So kind of having some anxiety about leaving home after being there for so long. The butterflies are asking you to come out and play. After the broken heart, in order for the heart to expand, it must crack first. And here's the healing juice coming out. And the bottom of the deck is the strategy, the journal. So journaling in order to complete the cycle 21. Behind that is the two horses, the polarities, the black and the white, all of a sudden taking action to come together and merge. So this one's catching up to this one and journaling about it. There's a compass there too, so it could be travels. Maybe you're going to take some travels together and journal about it. And then we also have these two cards that want to be seen. So the 4 of the Happy Family, the Emperor, and then the 53 of the Knight of Swords, The Knight of Swords. Where was that Knight? Yeah, the Knight of Swords is upright. It's upright here, but then it's reversed here. So in the most future, it's actually reversed. So the Magician in the mirror may be done looking in the mirror. And then the Emperor is reversed here and then upright here. So it could be either way. But the family could be happy with or without the Emperor. And somebody's done looking in the mirror. Like they're ready to do what they need to do. And again, this could be the breaking up of a family here. The feminine still with some anxiety, or could have a child who has anxiety issues about leaving the house. But it's also going to just represent the divine feminine after all she's been through. She's a little bit gun shy here about leaving and trying something new. Okay, so I hope this is helpful for you guys. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. And you guys, as always, be good to yourselves. And rise and be love. I will be talking to you very soon. Bye.